What's good, my beautiful viewers? We're back with a brand new video. Um, we're here with the best jump shot. You guys see, just hit a big contested shot. This jump shot is gonna work in the park, the pro-am, the rec, wherever you need it to work. The jump shot is just absolute greens. It's super fast. You can hit contested. I'm gonna show you guys the best badges that you need to use in order so you guys can shoot from deep like me, shoot contested, and shoot nothing but greens. Now, I'm gonna show you guys a few jump shots. Depending on what your build is, you know, what your preferences are on speed, but this is the best jump shot for guards who are dribbling. I am gonna have another jump shot for people that are spotting up that is easier to time, but you can also use this as well. It really depends on your preference and your speed and what you prefer to time, but this is a really fast jump shot for guards. This is gonna help you hit more contested shots, but I'm also gonna show you guys jump shots for when you're just standing there and what you want to shoot with if you just are spotting up in the corner or on the wing. Now, the reason why I like this jump shot for guards is because the faster, the better. To me, the fastest jump shot possible is the most jump shot you can use. With the way the contest system works in this game, you do not want to get contested, and the faster you shoot, the less likely you are to get contested and the less of a contest percentage that your opponent will get on you. As you guys can see here, even when they're running up and putting their hand up, they're not quite getting there yet in order to contest me because my jump shot is so fast. That helps me get open a lot easier because a lot of time with slower jump shots, you're not really open if you think you're open just because the jump shot is so slow. I have a bunch of dribble tutorials out that'll teach you guys how to do spin backs, do all the dribbles I'm doing, all of this, the crab, everything. So if you guys are interested, I'll drop it down in the description or I'll drop a card, but we're gonna get right into it now. Alright, so I'm gonna get into the two jump shots that I use and the best badges for your position or your role. We're gonna get into that right after this. So let's get into it. We got this jump shot here. This is the jump shot I'm using in the video. This is base theory, Rudy Gay. As I explained in the video, this jump shot's really fast. This is gonna work for big men that do not have access to weight and their jump shots are really slow. And this works for guards that primarily want to get open and they want to be as fast as possible so they do not get contested. It's a little hard to time, so keep that in mind, but once you get the timing down, it's super easy and it makes you as comp as possible because it's very, very hard to contest you. Now, we also have the Wade jump shot, which is the same thing. Dwayne Wade, Rudy Gay, max speed. It is super easy to time. If you're just spotting up or you don't care about shooting as fast as possible, I would recommend this jump shot. Is super easy to time, super consistent. Base 3 is super easy to time for myself, but there is a certain little skill gap to it that you would have to learn how to shoot with it. It's super quick, but Dwayne Wade gets the job done, indubitably, but I do believe that to be the most comp player as possible, you need to shoot as fast as possible so you can get contested as little as possible, if that makes sense to you guys. So I do use base 3. But Wade is a great shot for spot ups and people that have access to it. And you can use it as a guard as well if you don't really care about that much about getting contested, or you're not going to get contested as much. But the base 3 is the way to go if you are getting contested a lot. Now, into the shooting badges. If you are a guard primarily handling the ball, these are the badges that I run. Chef, Hall of Fame, Sniper Hall of Fame. Oh, you guys see it. The most important badges, in my personal opinion, are going to be Sniper, Mismatch Expert, Blinders, Stop and Pop. Those are the most important badges. Stop and Pops gives you a significant boost to your three-point make percentage after dribbling. So we're dribbling all this time. Stop and Pops help us activate that badge. You're always dribbling. Blinders, you guys know this is the most overpowered badge in the game. You need it. Sniper, it shows up on greens and whites, but I don't really like the badge, but I know it's an amazing badge. It works really well, but I think it should be taken out of the game. But you gotta use Sniper because other people are going to be using it. So this will help you when you white your shots, because everybody's going to white eventually. You're not going to shoot 100% greens because we know that you get full bars that should be green, but they aren't green. But we're not going to get into that. We got Hot Zone Hunter. This is not as big as a badge as it has been in other years. You can live without it, but I do have it on. Mismatch Expert, if you are short, is an absolute necessity. It gives you a significant boost to when you get contested, and it helps you. It's like Deadeye 2.0. We got Deadeye, Blinders, and Mismatch Expert. Like all of them together, come on. If you contest me, you're kind of doing me a favor. You're just making it easier for me to shoot. Green Machine is not really a necessity, but it's nice to have. Now, if I were a spot up, I would personally use catch and shoot minimum silver. I know not everybody has the same amount of badges or can use as many badges as me, but I would use minimum catch and shoot around silver. That should be good. I would go corner specialist silver around there. I'll go limitless spot up as high as you can, and so you can shoot from further. Sniper as high as you can, no doubt about it. So limitless spot up. I've noticed that I could shoot standstill shots with Chef. So if you just want to put on one and not both, like if you sometimes handle the ball, I would use Chef over limitless spot up. You do not want to use both. That is a lot of badges. I would use Hot Zone Hunter. If you only can get a silver, I might not use it at all, but I like it on gold. It's a good little sweet spot. I wouldn't recommend Hall of Fame. It's not necessary. That's really it. You're gonna need that Deadeye, of course, and that Blinders as high as possible, because those are the most important. But if you're catching shooting, you should be fine with these badges. You could put on Green Machine. I wouldn't recommend Lucky 7 because you're just a catch and shooter. Who says that you're gonna shoot it within the first 7 seconds? It's not worth the badge point for me. But yeah, these are the badges that I'll use as a catch and shooter. I hope I could help you guys. Subscribe if you're new. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and if it helped you, drop a like. I love you guys. Supreme BTG out.